So I want to delve into the Stoic approach to ethics, and I want to say that the general characteristics of the Stoic approach to ethics is that it contains unity and coherence. In addition, what I want to say is that the Stoics hold that virtue is the only good, and that virtue is the sole prerequisite to happiness. This is similar to the Socratic approach, as well as that of Plato and Aristotle. So Socrates was the first Greek philosopher to delve into philosophical ethics. And Socrates says that ethics, virtue is the most important good, similar to Aristotle, but he does not say that it is the sole good, and Aristotle similarly does not say it's the sole good. And so, and Plato argues similarly. Plato and Socrates. And you can look at Plato's Republic for Plato's work, and dialogues of Plato's dialogues of Plato for the Socratic perspective, and you'll find that virtue is good in all of these, but it's not the only good. So what I want to say here is that Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle all held that virtue is the most important good, but it's not the only good. And they also held that virtue is linked to happiness, similarly to the Stoic approach. Now, the Stoics go further. The Stoics say that virtue is the only good and it's the sole prerequisite to happiness. But they also link virtue and happiness to the natural world. And they link virtue, happiness, and the natural world together by saying that all of these have similar qualities, and those similar qualities include orderliness and coherence and care for oneself and others. And so these are similar qualities that link virtue and happiness and the natural world. Stoics are very serious about nature, and there's a specific meaning, or there's an important emphasis on nature for the Stoics. For the Stoics, I'll discuss that in a separate discussion, but for the Stoics, the nature is a source of energy. It provides providential care to the natural world and all of its contents. So for the Stoics, the human being is ought to live in accordance with nature. And by nature here, they mean that in the same way that nature has order and coherence, the human being also ought to have order and coherence.